The best man at our wedding and my husband's lifelong best friend, Terry, died about 2 years after we were married. It was very sudden and very unexpected. We had even joked with him on the phone the night before he died. He died in his sleep. My husband was asked to be a pallbearer for the funeral. We were so poor when we first started out. It literally took every penny we had, $700, to buy my husband's sports coat for the funeral. My husband is 6'8" and over 300 pounds, so it had to be custom made. It's easy if you are tall or big, but it's not so easy if you are tall and big. We could not afford an entire suit. This all happened in December, so we decided not to celebrate Christmas that year. Since all of our money went towards the sports coat, we were bummed, but what can you do? Then we started finding money everywhere. I found a 50 in the dryer after doing laundry. The company my husband worked for decided to drop the employees off at the local gambling town. Tackiest Christmas party ever. For the evening, I took one a quarter and put it in a slot machine just out of boredom. I won $300. My husband found money in his wallet, and we both found money hidden in our desk. We ended up in exactly $700, so we were able to celebrate Christmas after all. A few months later, we moved to the new house we live in now. The strangeness came with us. My husband and Terry were roommates before our wedding, and they fought like two little old ladies. My husband liked to watch TV in the evenings, and Terry did not. For a while, our TV would only come on if I pushed the button on the remote. It would not work for my husband at all. Out of frustration, my husband took the things apart, determined to fix whatever was broken. But nothing was broken. There was no logical reason it wouldn't work for him. Then Christmas rolled out again. Terry liked flashing lights on the tree, and my husband liked solid lights. Their fights were hilarious. One would always change the setting when the other one wasn't looking, and it went back and forth for the entire time the tree was up. Well, we put our tree up with the lights set to solid, of course. But every time my husband looked at the tree, they were flashing. He would try to change that one bulb that decided if the rest flashes or stayed lit constantly. But that bulb was set up correctly. Then I would get home from work and my husband would be beside himself like a little old lady and demand that I watch the lights. I did. They were not flashing, but whenever I left the room, they flashed. I thought it was hilarious and exactly sort of thing Terry would do. But we got a pug named Sarah. Terry and I both adored pugs. She was the cutest thing and loved to play. One morning I was in the shower in the master bedroom. I could hear a doorstep on the other side of the house just twanging away. It makes me a very distinctive sound. If you have never heard it, go flick one and you will hear it. At the time I thought, oh, how funny, Sarah is playing with the doorstep. But I got out of the shower and Sarah was in the bedroom with me. And I could still hear the doorsteps. So I laughed and told Terry to cool it and it stopped. Silly things like this happened for a couple of years. Then one night, I had a dream that I was talking with Terry. He was telling me how mad he was that he died, and we reminisced about the good times the three of us had over the years. My husband said I was laughing and then crying in my sleep all night, and he tried to wake me up but couldn't. I figured that was his goodbye. The fun, silly stuff stopped after that. My best friend since 8th grade, Sarah the pug, was named after her with her permission. Fought a long battle with breast cancer, and that had spread to her brain. Then I was diagnosed with the brain cancer. For a while there, we didn't know which of us was going to outlive the other, and I won. So, of course, we joked about it. I promise not to divulge the more sordid details of her teen early 20s love life. I made her promise to tell funny stories about me at my celebration of life. I just want everyone to eat barbecue and laugh, not cry in a church. I just ask that she please edit stories as needed to keeping it clean. She agreed to keep it everything appropriate for all ages. We also promised to haunt each other after we passed. She passed away in March of 2021. That summer, my husband and I were in the living room and heard the loudest bang come from our laundry room. It was a gunshot loud. We were afraid the washing machine just blew up because we just replaced the dryer, and that's usually how things go for us. We opened the laundry room door, and the giant Costco sized jug of laundry soap somehow fell off the flat surface. The container broke, and the soap was everywhere. The more we tried to clean it up, the sexier it got. I did the split several times in the process, and not by choice. It was truly a horrible mess. As I'm cleaning and being super annoyed, my husband said he thought it was Sarah doing her promised haunting. One thing about Sarah was that she loved her puns, so he said that it was her clean joke to pull on me. I didn't mind cleaning up the soap so much after he said that. May you all have best friends who haunt you in the best was possible.